go.
And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant runs point with KCP to his side. Jaren Jackson out there with Zach Edey. And this summer, the Grizzlies going all in to draft a player who'd been a virtual unknown about a year ago, Shams. Cedric Howard.
Yeah, you love stories like this, and he really shot up the boards as well at the NBA Draft Combine with his immaculate shooting percentage. And get this, BA, 6'5", with a 7'2" wingspan. For those trying to do the math at home, that's a +9 wingspan. So absolutely elite physical tools. I'm told they're very excited about Cedric Howard in Memphis, guys.
Seems like a guy who could make a name for himself quickly. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Morant outside. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Here's Minnesota. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
No surprise that they came out, they took control, and dominated in that one.
Well, you expected them to have the advantage, but they didn't just win. They won this one big.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Morant against Edwards. Right side Morant. It's not going to go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. And MP throws it down hard.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. To the left side wing. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And again, it's Memphis missing. Here's Minnesota. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Randall on the screen. Let's go with a 3. Caldwell Pope pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Morant, no good.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
Pass to Gobert. Morant against MP. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Minnesota leading by 6. And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure, they get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. Not going to go that time. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's been 10 straight unanswered. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. And it's MP with a rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Minnesota. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Edey. Buries it down low. The Timberwolves lead by 8. Here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Over MP. The second effort. And it's finished off by Edey as he lays it in. Edey's got 6.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
MP, the pass to Edwards. And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
There's a screen. MP, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Jackson finds Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Edwards. The 3 is up. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
MP against Morant. MP up top. 7 points in the game. Grizzlies trail by 9. Now Morant. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jackson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. Ingles, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's DiVincenzo in for Edwards. And it's approaching 2 decades since the launch of the modern smartphone, Shams. It's put the game in the palm of your hand.
Well, you know, I don't go anywhere without my phone, and of course, that accessibility is a key part of why Adam Silver is the league is supercharged by technology. Social media and our phones are a big part of the game.
Can you imagine it any other way at this point?
Absolutely not.
Pippen, pass to Jerome. He gets it in there.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
MP with it. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2
We breaking
free
niggas'
throws.
ankle.
Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Good work inside by MP there.
That's not breaking the
The
game.
defense is forcing the foul.
Conchar, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Jerome passes to Aldama. And another basket for Memphis.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass to Reid. MP looking around. Back to DiVincenzo. Off target from 3-point range. Grizzlies trail by 7. Conchar, pass to Pippen. Now here's Clark. Aldama outside. Back to Clark. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And stolen by Jerome. There's a minute 47 left now in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Clark. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
They're really working the paint now.
Minute 32 left in the first. MP, the pass to Ingles. Back to MP. Reed, a screen on Jerome. Throws it up high. A slam dunk by Reed.
Rising.
It ain't nothing you can do about this pick and roll.
Great timing, Reed, that time.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Trailing by 5. 58 seconds left in the first quarter here. Inside, Clark. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And
So far, they've had the advantage on the board.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Jerome on the wing, covered by
The
MP.
D.
Crossed up the D perfectly.
Their defense
You can
just
do about
falls
that.
apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Sinks it from distance.
Oh, shit.
They've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling
Hell.
off.
From deep. Sends it home from 3-point land. Aldama's got
See that
5.
bitch.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
MP outside. He got it up. MP getting it done for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offensive end. We'll be right back.
Look. What does it say? Look. What does it say? You know how to read. Why are you putting your goldfish on the covers, baby? Supposed to be eating.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off.
Edwards using the vertical. Wow.
Textbook and perfectly executed that alley-oop for Edwards.
And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, continuing to evaluate
They got
the
it
pros
shaking,
and the
bro.
cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Jerome against MP. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He contributed 52 points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
Okay, Ali, thanks a lot. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's
shit.
on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
5 to shoot. Outside Edwards.
Wide open.
That three's off the mark.
Coulda hit
Started
that
out
shit.
strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Out to the wing. Pippen left side. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Edwards a screen on Jerome. MP, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Whether he's the ball
Edwards
handler
team,
or
man.
the roller, Edwards is always live.
I'm
in the
robbing you,
two-man game.
Batman. You feel me?
The Grizzlies have
I
gotten
wanna
only
be
1 of
Batman.
4 shots to go in.
Just here.
Jerome
Doing
against
my
MP.
job.
Pass to Jackson. The rebound by MP. You know, Shams, last year we heard stars like Kevin Durant say they wish more attention was paid to the game. There is great attention paid to the game in a lot of different areas, and I know a lot of the older players are a little uncomfortable with that. Where do you stand on all of this?
Well, listen, BA, every player deserves to have their perspective heard, and they're the ones playing. They're the product at the end of the day. Trades, signings, free agency, coach hiring, firing, that's all a part of the game as well. I think everyone in the game understands that. For me, as long as I'm being fair, accurate, responsible with everything that I do and my information, that's all that matters. I think that's all players, coaches, execs care about.
And Minnesota making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Pippen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Jerome outside. Can they get it? Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
Jerome against MP.
Yeah.
Memphis with a rebound. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Morant, the pass to Jerome. Now here's Aldama. McDaniels covering. Pass to Aldama. Doesn't go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. Now here's MP. 18 points for him. Randall outside. Now MP. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
With the way
I
he can
did it,
fill it up
man.
at this age, it's
I-
scary to think how good MP might be
I did it,
in a
man.
few years.
Jerome passes to Jackson. Back to Jerome from outside the arc.
That's my fault.
Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
To the paint. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And here's MP. 22 points for him. Outside Edwards. MP outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot.
Okay.
Edwards, no good. Grizzlies trail by 13. Pass to Morant. To the wing on the left. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Randall. Jackson can't get it to go. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Picked by Gobert. Here's MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Let's see some of the numbers here for MP. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've increased their percentage quite a bit since last season, guys.
Clark is checked in for Minnesota. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Randall with a steal. There goes MP. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. MP's got 26 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
And here's Clark for 3. A rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 17. Outside Morant. Caldwell Pope, a screen on Clark. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now, so the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope, just 5 to shoot. From downtown, and the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. Lets a 3 fly, and another 3 for Memphis.
That's his 2nd triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Okay.
Picked by Gobert. The drive by MP. Can't cash it in from close range.
That just
A
looks
rare
sad.
miss
That's
for
all
him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in for Anthony Edwards. Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
You know, I still think Caldwell Pope does not get enough credit for everything that he provides. Suffocating D, efficient offense, excellent energy. And this dude is a real valuable piece.
Up top, DiVincenzo. He's covered by Caldwell Pope.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Lets it go from 14. Count the basket. Give him 8 points now.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
MP, the pass to Clark. Back to MP. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Reed's checked in for the Timberwolves. From deep, Morant. Rebound, Minnesota.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
DiVincenzo, pass to MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And with New Year's fast approaching, let's see our power rankings for an idea of how everyone's year is looking. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, I think for Minnesota, they're in the #1 slot right now. Still half the season left, but there's nowhere else they'd rather be.
Whoa, MP getting out in front on the break.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Outside, Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And again, it's Memphis missing. Minnesota leading by 9. Now DiVincenzo, still without a bucket. Reed, a screen on Morant. MP drives in. MP throws it down off the drive.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Chums sit in with
No.
us. I'll tell you what,
No.
if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
MP, the pass to Clark. Ingles, the screen on Morant. Pass to Ingles. Fires the three. Memphis with a rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Morant, covered by MP. And here's Aldama. Back to Caldwell Pope. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside, Ingles. Screen by MP. Lets it fly. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
We all have big expectations for MP, and he's crushing it. Lets his game do the talking. You like to see that from a young player.
I don't think there's any doubt that he's going to go far in this league.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.